Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. The topic on the table today is why opening a Roth IRA is your golden ticket to potentially becoming a millionaire when you reach your retirement.
Today's video will be broken down into 4 parts. What is a Roth IRA? My personal experience, the drawbacks of opening a Roth IRA, and our closing thoughts. So what is a Roth IRA? Well, to simply put it, a Roth IRA is a retirement account that's similar to traditional IRAs but has one distinction. You're able to invest your money tax-free, which basically means you keep 100% of your gains and you're not taxed on what you earn. This is a game changer, as getting taxed on any investment is always something you hold a grudge on. So you're probably asking yourself, when can you make this financial decision to open up a Roth IRA account? Well, the answer is simple. Once you have earned income. This can even come from a part-time job. The earlier you start working, the earlier you're able to contribute, as their current annual limit is now $6,000. So now going into my personal experience. When I turned 15 years old, I wasn't familiar with Roth IRAs and how important it'll become later in my life, until my dad told me about it. The idea and concept of opening a Roth IRA motivated me to find a part-time job during high school. Once I received my first job at the age of 15, that's when I opened my Roth IRA. And since then, I've been contributing every single dollar I make into this account, where I'm able to invest tax-free. Although my monthly contribution isn't a significant amount of money, it's far superior than putting that money into a savings or checking account. The Roth IRA has even influenced me to put in extra hours at work just to contribute just a little more. So now, going into the juicy stuff. How is my Roth IRA doing? Well, generally, the rule of thumb when investing is diversification is the key to long-term success. Well, I have taken a different approach and decided to concentrate my money into a couple of stocks that I believe will produce far greater returns in 3 to 5 years. Rather than hoping for 10 to 20% in a diversified portfolio, I rather take that extra risk knowing that the investment choices I make can lead to exponential gains. In addition, I rather focus on fewer companies, making sure to understand the company inside and out, having a better understanding with where I'm putting my money into. So back from the sidetrack stuff, let's take a look at my current portfolio. From beginning my job till now, I have contributed a total of $3,150. Currently, my biggest position is Tesla, and that holds a whopping 90% weight in my portfolio. We can discuss why I'm heavily concentrated in Tesla in another video. And rounding the portfolio off, with PSTH and ACTC making up about roughly 8% of my portfolio, and the other 2% of my portfolio is cash. If you want to see my up-to-date portfolio, please pause the video here. I have decided to invest every time I receive a paycheck. This allows me to continue dollar cost average or to add to any of my current positions. As you can see, all these positions are majority long-term investments, which I have no intentions on selling. This account is strictly for investing, as I have other accounts for day trading or even swing trading. And besides that, I rather hold long-term to hopefully reap the gains in the future. Although my current account value is roughly $3,600, I'm still quite far away from my ultimate goal, which is to grow this account to $1 million. With consistent monthly contribution and reinvesting the money, I can hopefully achieve this goal. Nothing is for certain, but knowing that I created a Roth IRA and all my potential gains will be tax-free, I'll be holding onto a gold mine in 20 to 30 years.
With all good things comes some negatives. Now going into the drawbacks of having a Roth IRA. According to the updated 2021 Roth IRA limitations, an individual who's making more than $125,000 a year becomes incapable of contributing to a Roth IRA, unfortunately. But for individuals who are making less than $125,000 a year, like we mentioned earlier, are only able to contribute a maximum of $6,000 on an annual basis. Another drawback of contributing to a Roth IRA is needing to pay your taxes up front. If you're an individual who's struggling to pay monthly expenses, contributing post-tax money will become a bigger hit towards your current disposable income. It'll become more of a burden and less of a blessing, as it may impact your ability to pay bills or potentially impact your current lifestyle. And one last drawback of having a Roth IRA is withdrawing your contributions. You can withdraw Roth IRA contributions at any time with no tax penalty, but if you withdraw investment earnings, or also known as capital gains, from a Roth IRA, you may owe income tax and potentially a 10% penalty. To avoid any penalty, you can pull out your earnings completely tax-free after the age of 59 and a half, and after owning the account for at least 5 years.
Not opening up a Roth IRA as soon as you're eligible is something you may regret later in your life. The Roth IRA is one of the most captivating options to save for your retirement, and it's never too early to save for retirement, as the Roth IRA may be your best bet to becoming a millionaire just from opening up this retirement account. Make sure to check out our Instagram page right over here where we post daily stock market picks and updates.
As always, make sure to check out our StockTwits Twitter and Discord, all linked in the description below, as well as hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and hit that juicy red tomato subscribe button in those post notifications to keep up with our future videos. Finally, we'd really appreciate if you left a comment below telling us something that we can improve on or a video suggestion, as we are always looking to make our videos better than the last and always looking for new ideas. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day and good luck on your investment journey.
Bye.
Bye.